I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel, and in this lesson I'm going to share some knowledge under the cost of electric energy, the cost of electricity. So we are going to go through some important questions together, and I'm going to explain this using this example. So I'm going to give you certain tips that you need to know, certain things that you need to understand under this topic. So the question leads, so if you are new, make sure you subscribe, share this video to others, and don't forget to comment. A light bulb of 100 watts is used for 7 hours. Find energy cost if energy costs 50 kwacha per unit. This is a question that we have. So how can we answer this question? So the cost of electricity, what you need to know is that when you use the electric supplied by ZESCO, you have the electricity meter. In the meter, you can find the unit of kilowatt hours. This is to tell you that energy is calculated in kilowatt hours. So kilowatt hour, this is what we call a unit. Have you seen? This is what we call a unit. So by using this unit, the cost of electric energy is calculated by this. This is to tell you that when I say 1 kilowatt hour is equal to or equivalent to 1 unit. This is just one and the same. So when I say 1 kilowatt hour, it is just the same as 1 unit. This is just one and the same thing. So before I teach you on how to go about this question, I want to give you certain hints so that even as you encounter another question, you'll be able to answer a different question which is not similar to this. So the knowledge that I'm going to give you in this video will enable you to answer another question that is related to this question. So I've just illustrated something here. Hope you've understood. And the other thing is, what formula are you supposed to use? How to use the ruler or the measuring tape? On how can you know that you are supposed to use this formula? So energy, when we are talking about energy, energy is given by the formula power times what? Time. This is what you need to know. Power times what? Time. And the power here, the power, you know that power, the SI unit for power are what? Are watts. But in this case, the power should be in what? Should be in kilowatt. This is to tell you that the power which is given when you're just having, let's say you are having a question like 1,200 watts, you've got something like this. You need to change it to kilowatts. This means that you divide by 1,000, which is equal to 1.2 kilowatts. So what I've done is that I've changed something which was in watts to kilowatts by dividing by 1,000. This is what you are supposed to do. So I've told you that the power which is there, you just need to do what? You just need to convert it to kilowatts. So power should be in kilowatts. The time should be in what? Hours. You need to make sure that the time is in hours. This is what you need to know and understand. So we go back to the question which we have here. We go back to the question which is given here. The question is saying, a light bulb of, we are given the power there. Remember what I've told you. We convert first to the power there. We convert. We say, okay, we are given what? 100 watts. So 100 watts is equal to what? We convert to kilowatts. What did I tell you? You divide by what? 1,000. So if you divide by 1,000, what are you going to have? 0.1 kilowatts. Like this. This is what you are supposed to do. So we've changed that. Hope you are getting the concept. Then the time. What time are we given? The time which is given. What is our time? the time is 7 hours. Are we supposed to convert this? No, we are not supposed to convert. So why are we doing this? First, we need to know the energy that is consumed by this bulb that is having 100 watts when it is being used for how many hours? 7 hours. We want to find the energy. So this is the formula we need to use. So we say energy is equal to, what is the power? 0.1 times what? Times the 7. So 0.1 times 7, what answer are you going to get? So it is 0.1 times 7. 0.1 times 7, what answer are you going to get? So you are going to get 0.7. So the 0.7, this is what? This is kilowatt hour. You know that the power there is having kilowatt. So kilowatt, the 7 is hours. This is the H. So the energy is what? The energy that is being consumed is this one, which is 0.7 kilowatt hour, which is to say that this is 0.7 units which are used. I told you that 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1 unit. So we've calculated the number of units that are being consumed when we use this bulb for 7 hours. So after doing this, after finding the energy, what you need to do, the next thing that you are going to do is to say, you know that 1 unit, according to the data that you're given, you know that 1 unit is equivalent to what? Is equal to 50 kwacha. This is what we are given, 50 kwacha per unit. Then what about 0.7? These are units, so you can put units, there's no problem. Or you can put kilowatt hour, there's no problem. Is equal to what? X, we don't know. So this, in this you say these units will cancel out. You're going to have X times 1, that is X, which is equal to 0.7 times 50. So 0.7 times 50. What answer are you going to get? You're going to get a 35. Since there is a K there, so this is the money that we want to find. So the answer is what the question was, find energy cost. The energy cost is what? 35 kwacha. So you just conclude and say, so this is your conclusion. You just conclude, therefore, the energy, so just say the energy cost. The energy cost is 35 kwacha. So this is your answer. If you want, you can put 0.00, but it's fine leaving it like this. So you've calculated the energy. So meaning that for us, if we use this bulb that is having 100 watts for 7 hours, and if 1 unit is equal to 50 kwacha, which means that the number, the money that we are going to spend will just be a 35 kwacha. So this is how you need to do it. This is the calculations that you need to do. Let us look at another example. This is another question that I want us to discuss together. So once you understand this question, then everything will be easy. So the question is saying, 4 security lights of 120 watts are turned on for 30 days. What is the energy cost if it costs 60 kwacha per unit? So they want you to calculate the money that we are going to spend for 30 days. This is a month. So now, what are we given? The first thing that you need to do, is to find the energy. So you say energy is equal to power times what? Time. Power times what? Power times time. This is what you're going to do. So the power, I told you that we are given 120. 120, then this is, we are not going to use the 120. What we are told is that these, how many? 4 security. There are 4 lights. So you say 120 times 4. What answer are you getting? The answer that you're getting will be a 480. You're going to get 480. So that one will be 480 watts. Remember what I told you? You divide by 1000, so that you get the kilowatts. So meaning that the power that we are going to use in this question. So 480 divided by 1000. What answer are you getting? 0.48 kilowatts. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to write it here. 0. So that I don't mispress it. 0.48. It is already in kilowatts. Then time. What is the time? So we've calculated the power there, so I can lab this. There's no problem. Then I now look at the time. The time is what? 30 days. So you convert 30 days to hours. How do you convert 30 days to hours? So you know that 30 days, these are 30 days. So you say 30 times, how many hours are in a day? How many hours are in a day? That's 24. So you just say 30 times 24. You are going to get 720 hours. So 720 hours. So 720 hours is just the same as what? 30 days. So I told you to convert days to hours. You just say, if it is 2 days, 2 days in 2 hours, you say 2 times 24, that is 48 hours. So 48 hours, it is just the same as 2 days. So this is the number of hours, 720. So I put here 720. So if you multiply here, what answer are we going to get? So if we multiply here, what answer are we going to get? So once we multiply, what is the answer? So you get your calculator, you multiply here. So confirm with me. So 0.48 times 720. What answer are we getting? We are getting, confirm with me. The answer that I'm getting with me here is 345.6. This is the answer I'm getting. 6. I say kilowatt hour. This same kilowatt hour, it is also the same as one. It is also the same as units. So I can say 345.6 units, or just like this, I put kilowatt hour. It is just one and the same thing. After you do this, after you find the units, these are the units, then you just use what you are given. You say 1 unit is equal to what? What are we given? 1 unit is equal to what? 60 kwacha. So we are given 60 kwacha. Then these units that you've calculated, you say 345.6 is equal to what? The money we don't know. We want to find the money here, which is X. So here we've got units. So you know that the units which are here and those will cancel out. So 1 times X, X is equal to, you multiply now. This one times the 60 which is there. So times 60. What answer are you getting? The answer is 2,736. Confirm with me. So this is the answer that we found. So here, what we are going to do now is that you just now conclude and say the money here. The question is, what is the energy cost? We are talking about money here. So what is the energy cost? The energy cost for using these 4 security lights of power 120 watts for 30 days, the money is this one. So you say, therefore, X, which is the money, is you put K, which is 2,000, 20,000. This is 20,000 solely. So you say 20,736. So this is your answer. This is 20,000, not 2,000. So this is 20,000. This is how you are supposed to answer the question. I believe this has helped you understand the cost of electricity. You can now write your exams very well and very safe. And if you are looking for tuitions in mathematics, chemistry, and physics, you can contact me on this line. I'll be able to help you at an affordable fee. So this is my number. This is my number. This is my number. And You can comment where you are watching me from. I see the people that are getting blessed by my teaching, where they are coming from and where you are watching this from. Thank you so much.